Had I known then what I know now, there would have been more room in my inn. I mean, I would have given him my own bed, for goodness sake, but I didn't know. How could I? How could I have known? The place was packed. I'd never seen so many people in Bethlehem. It was ridiculous. The government, they made everyone go back to their hometown to register, and I mean, you know how that is. Government's got to get their money, right? So because of that, and because no one wants to stay with their in-laws, my place was booked solid. But I remember that day well. All the space we had was taken up before dinner time. And probably about maybe 2 hours after dinner, they showed up. And man, they looked desperate. He was scared and just exhausted. And she, well, I mean, frankly, she was about to burst. I mean, I don't know a better way to say it, but that's what she looked like. So as they're walking up to me, I'm, in my head trying to think of what I'm going to tell them, tell these poor, desperate people. I'm thinking, well, there's no vacancies. Sorry, we don't have any space. Try the place down the road, yada, yada, yada. But as they walk up to me, they just stand there for a minute, and they don't say anything. And he looks down at the ground and tries to gather his thoughts, and she is obviously in pain. Then he looks up at me, and all he says is, please. Just please. That's it. Let me tell you a story. I'm probably about 5 years old, and I'm helping my mom set the table for dinner. She's getting out the place settings and the plates, and I look at her like, what are you doing? We don't have that many people here. We don't need that many. And she says, well, you never know who's going to show up. You always make room. And me, being the smart aleck kid, look at her and I say, what are you crazy? Of course we know how many people we have. We've got 5 people in our family, so we need 5 spots. Seems pretty obvious to me. But then she looks at me and she says again, son, you never know who God is going to bring your way. And so you always make room. And so I say to this young couple standing here at my inn, I don't know where we'll put you, but we'll make room. We'll find a place. And so that's what we did. Now, was it the best room? By no means. But we found a room. We made room. And as much as I hate to say it, Mom was right. You always make room, especially when it comes to God.